Every harvest tells a story of dedication, effort, and nature's bounty. At Soilless Farm Lab, the journey of food doesn't end with the harvest. It continues with proper handling and storage.
So post-harvest, just like the name implies, post, meaning after you harvest, what's next?
The post-harvest process starts right after harvest, focusing on preserving quality and freshness to maximize the value of our produce.
So we want to ensure that everything that our consumers are consuming is actually safe for their health. Post-harvest loss is a really, really big deal. I mean, we have most of our produce on the farm going to waste because farmers don't really have the knowledge or they don't have the right technology to handle their produce right from the farm. So at Soilless Farm Lab, we are trying to bridge this gap to ensure that all our produce are not being wasted. We have our pack house. So for here, you will notice that for some of them, we have sticky cards, one to control the insects and everything inside this environment. Then we have our thermometer. We have a regular temperature for each of our produce. Even our farmers, our growers have the proper knowledge on how they get to handle this produce at harvest. When they are harvesting, they are not supposed to break off the stalk for some of the fruits like bell peppers and all of that, just to ensure that we prolong their shelf life and ensure that they are brought in good condition. So we do all of this just to ensure that we don't have so many wastes.
We go around with the compliance team to check the standards. If they are complying with the standard, go around to department, sales, and every department that involves in the implementation of the standard. Every department that is meant to work with the implementation of the standards are being checked to see if they are complying with this standard or not. We have a checklist of what is expected. An example is when we come to a pack house like this, we're expecting that people working in the pack house are meant to be on their protective equipment. There are protective equipment with respect to each work. For the people in the pack house, their hair should be covered. They are not meant to be lousy. Everywhere is meant to be clean. So we come to check, have this place been swept today? Are they putting on their PPE? Are they doing what is right? After every check, like we usually do, back and forth, it has helped us to see that these workers are diligent at their work. They don't just work, they know what they are doing. They are complying with the standard, how to sort, they are sorting well. We don't send out produce with foreign materials. They sort well, they pack well, and they batch it well. We know where our produce are coming from. We can tell where our produce are coming from and where they are going to at every point or the other. Our products, they last well. From the agronomic practices, they are good from the field. I mean, everything that is wrong from the field cannot even be corrected here. Any problem you have during production process cannot be corrected with culinary skills. So we have competent agronomy with good technical competence. They know what to do at every point, and our produce lasts well, and our produce are good. They are neat, they are of top-notch quality. Plus the standards we are putting in place, we have the good hands that are doing that. In Soilless Farm Lab, we also understand that food, whatever we eat, it's either a nutrition to our body or death in installment. That is one of the major reasons why there is this food safety system. So we see that we are not just trying to sell, we are also trying to build a future whereby food is not just what you eat, but it also helps the body to grow.
We have a cold room just outside the facility where we get to keep them. We store them overnight, and as early as 5 a.m. some of these produce go out for dispatch.
Every step taken in food handling reflects a commitment to reducing waste and maximizing value. At Soilless Farm Lab, it's not just about growing food, it's about ensuring it reaches your table in its freshest, most nutritious form.